Hello everyone, my name is Oksana. It's road to Edoverse, weekly Edoverse Insider Z66. We deliver the news about the creation of our project Edoverse. And Tokugawa-san, could you please open the session for today?
Okay, thank you, Oksana. Hello everybody, this is Eihiro Tokugawa. So this is going to be part 4 of life of ordinary folk in the city of Edo, how they lived. So among the inhabitants of these tiny apartments, 10 square meters in downtown Edo were the, how should I call them? Hanninmai no Daik. So he is, well, a carpenter's apprentice. Okay, but you see, well, like all skilled labor, they start their career as disciples, but in the beginning, so roughly at 12, well, if you want to become a carpenter, then you would become a disciple of an established carpenter, a meister, if you will, around the age of 11 or 12. But it is very hard work, and yes. Now, yes, and then you would have to live in the house of the master carpenter, and you do everything. You have to, well, start the fire for the bath or to clean the house. And this includes really wiping the floor. And back in Edo times, there were no mops. You have to hold the zoking, the towel for the floor, and then, well, run on all fours, pushing ahead the zoking, the towel, and so you have to polish the floor. Even boys had to do so. And then at about 17 or 18, the meister will let you start to use the saw or the wood shaver kanna, or the hammer, and so on and so forth. But you cannot receive any payments. They feed you, you can stay in their house, but you do not get paid. So at this stage, roughly half of the disciples would have left. And this was not only the carpenters, but most men in the craftsmen. So ko of shino kosho were like that. And so most of the established carpenters or any of the craftsmen were very proud of themselves. But now around 20 years of age, you start to receive not so sizable salary. Okay, and then you are called half a craftsman because, well, the meister will take away 50%. Precisely, you were half. But even with this half of your wage, you can still rent this 10 square meter apartment in the Nagaya. So that is where you would live. And then you start to, well, you prepare for getting married. And after a couple of years, you could become independent. So that was vocational training and education for our carpenters and for most of the craftsman class in Edo. Okay, so yes, and I think that will be enough for this week. Thank you, Oksana.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tokugawa-san. And JJ, could you please speak with us today?
Yeah, thank you, Oksana. Hello, everybody. Today, I have a few updates to all of you guys. We are engaged in implementing, the minigame system, as I mentioned before, and it's going to be working well. And we try to, enhance the function of a gaming system, and then user can easily create their own games, and they experience the types of gamify, and they can get Zeni, they can get Koban, those types of things. So we are going to have maybe new gaming professional guys who has plenty of experience of this field, so that I think we can show our presence in Web3 field as well. So this is one thing supposed to be going quite well, I think. And then the other thing is Metaverse space itself, it's gonna be shown around, I hope, around the end of June or something, maybe, which includes all of the minigame system and then, minigame samples, as I mentioned. So we are basically keen on that currently. and also trying to talk to kind of institutional investors and trying to make our Zeni more famous. So talk to some guys. So we are planning to going to some place to give some presentation and find the right partner for our fundraising, because we always targeting on target on the mega IP will be Edoverse will be like that. So need some nice help and nice partner still. Today, yeah, that's enough from my side. Yeah. So anyway, we are trying to do our best. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, JJ. And Martin, do you have any updates this week?
Hi, sorry, yeah. No updates, but speaking about the promotion, we're going to be starting to reach out to the media in America and some influencers over the next month, especially starting in June. And I think we can have some very exciting pieces of coverage that are going to broaden the audience for Edoverse in general. So stay tuned for that. I'd be very interested to hear from JJ about what he expects the games to be like. Obviously, it's user generated, so we can't say, but does he have any ideas about what kind of thing we can expect? Could he illuminate us on that?
Yeah, so basically we are thinking of Edoverse being like the high-end, high visual Roblox, high visual Minecraft, so the user can easily create their own world, which is connected to the main space. So once we jump into the how to say the entrance place in Edoverse, then they can easily come and go, exchange, go and come easily to all of the original games created by each of the users, so that they can get cash. I mean, like Zeni, Koban, those types of things. Yeah.
Fantastic. Yeah, and one of the angles I think we're going to be going for is the play to earn model, and how that could help people, especially in developing countries. So I think there's a really, really strong corporate social responsibility, or like a giving back element here that I think should be the key focus for our PR outreach going forward. So obviously, there's the Japan culture and history element, which is very dear to our hearts. But I think for Kurata-san and Tokugawa-san, the most important thing is to have this kind of giving back element. So obviously the games are a very, very crucial part of that. And the more fun they are, the more people in less advantaged situations can take advantage of that and improve their position. So yeah, really excited about that. Honored to be part of the project, due to that being a big reason. So yeah, looking forward to seeing the fruits of your labors on that, JJ.
Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, really appreciate your help. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, it's wonderful. And we also have Shunta with us today. Could you please join us?
Hi everyone. I have some exciting news to share with all of you. The Ukiyo-e Art Museum will finally be open on June 1st. The space is incredibly beautiful and exceptional quality. We expect to provide more detailed information in the future through our social media channel. So please keep an eye out and stay tuned. That's all.
Thank you very much. And Dominique, could you please sum up today's session?
Thank you, Oksana, and thank you, Shunta. Yeah, and hello everyone. Ukiyo-e Museum will be open from 1st of June, as he mentions. That'll be exciting. But first that I've heard is that this is a very, very fast step of the opening. There are 4 rooms in Ukiyo-e Museum. And then the first one was they're going to have some of the ukiyo-e room they call the landscape room. That is in the ukiyo-e criteria that we have a lot of beautiful ukiyo-e landscape prints. So we're going to just show it at the first, and then we're going to open the second room and the third room, and the fourth room will be a little tricky because this the ukiyo is very famous for a little, how do you say that, more sort of yeah, and there is sort of, yeah, the pornographic style ukiyo-es. Actually, this is very kind of adult things. Yeah, so, and this is pretty much limited and restricted areas in the future, but the fourth will be also very exciting because in this market, in the world, the ukiyo-e, those kind of adults theme ukiyo is very, very popular, and then even on the auction, it's traded at a really high price these days. Yeah, I'm very looking forward just from the step 1 to the step 4. This room 4 will be, yeah, it's going to be very fun. And then at the same time, we cannot just sell the NFT ukiyo-e yet. We are just preparing for it. And then from the opening of the ukiyo-e museum on the 1st of June, it takes a little more time to start to sell the NFT ukiyo-e NFTs. And probably I think it might take a half month or one month. Yeah, once that's ready, that you can just enjoy collecting ukiyo-e NFTs. And then with at the same time of ukiyo-e development, ukiyo-e museum development, now we're doing the Fortnite gaming development as a third party, because this is the entirely outer space of Edoverse, but this is the most sort of promotional events because the people can just play the battle game in a Fortnite that named the Edoverse. Yeah, that'll be very exciting because you can once that you win in the battle, just in the space of the Fortnite, you can get NFT, that Edoverse NFTs. That'll be very special sort of reward for you. It's going to start probably from the middle of June or maybe the end of June. It's still just under the development. It takes a little time, but it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be very soon. Please just wait for it. And also, yeah, Zajija mentioned that our main the development line is our real Edoverse 3D space gaming developments. So these are actually, it's going to start, yeah, very soon. That the people actually now we just found the human resources to develop the game stuff, and then we had to just connect between those in the gamifications and the 3D space and also tokenomics, everything. It takes the time that at least that we can just, yeah, and as we just mentioned that we're going to just start those very simple game at the first from this end of December. Yeah. And also, we are now already officially made a contract with a company just under a business of digital twins. So, and I don't know because we want to just disclose that a PR statement first, but then I may just not open the name of the company, but this is the kind of very sort of important company for the amusement park in the future in Edoverse. So from now that on a regular basis that we're going to have some meeting and then to develop that amusement facility. And then at first that we just from the easy things that we're going to just start open that online crane game. It's like we call the UFO catcher in the internet. That's also we're gonna just putting into the Edoverse space in the future. That before we do that, you can just pray. Maybe you can just. We are now thinking that you can just play that online crane game just with your the smartphone under the name of the Edoverse. That'll be also very exciting too. So we have many events before the real Edoverse is coming up. So please just enjoy Edoverse, and then please just be patient a little while for the many project. Thank you. Thanks for everybody.
Thank you very much, Dominique. So many exciting updates today, and thank you everybody for speaking up, and everybody for listening. We will meet next week. Goodbye.